Right guys, before I do get into this video, I just want to let you guys know that my camera actually broke mid-recording, which is why you're not actually seeing my face today. So instead of that, I've just got the pictures of the stadiums in the background, so hopefully that isn't too bad, and hopefully my camera will be working in time for the Sunderland match review, which will hopefully be out tomorrow. So, but without further ado, let's get into this video. Right guys, welcome back to the channel, and we've got yet another video of some score predictions for the upcoming weekend in League One. Now, last week it was a mixed batch. I got 3 correct outcomes and 3 incorrect outcomes, so I'm hoping to do a little bit better today. But who knows, because, you know, we now finally are into the running, you know, the final 5 to 7 games for all the teams, well, unless you're Wigan, then 9. And yeah, it's going to be pretty insane, so without further ado, let's get into this. So starting off with the early kickoff on Saturday, it is derby day for Wigan against Bolton. Now, although this isn't Wigan's main derby, it is Bolton's main derby, so that's why I'm saying derby day. Never fucking mind. But do I think it'll be as one-sided as it was back in October? No. Yes, I still think Wigan will win this one, but I don't think it'll be 4-0 again. And if it is, I'll be very surprised. But like I said before, I think Wigan will win this game. Like, I just don't see them dropping any more points this season. Well, I say dropping points, like I don't think they'll lose again this season, really. And yeah, although Bolton have had a good run of form, like in 2022, I just think Wigan has just got too much riding for them to mess up, really, and I don't think they can really afford to mess up in this game, especially. So I'm gonna go 3-1 Wigan for this one. Like I know the scoreline suggests that Wigan will probably easily win this one, but I think Bolton will put a lot more of a fight than they did in the last game. That's for sure. Accrington against Charlton. Again, probably the most unpredictable teams in this league coming up against each other in what is literally the mid-table clash. You've got Accrington 13th up against Charlton in 12th. And this game is going to be a stalemate. I'm sorry. It just is. Like, I just don't see what will separate these two teams. Like, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if one team won like 1-0 on the day, but I'm going to go with a 1-1 draw here. I just, you know, Accrington, like, yes, I lost against Gillingham last weekend, but I think against Charlton, who were pretty abysmal on the road, to be fair, like Charlton have gotten battered on the road in multiple times this season, so yeah, you could say Accrington might win this one, but at the same time, they lost home against fucking Gillingham, so who knows, but I'm going to go with a 1-1 draw on this one. Charlton against Lincoln. Now, Charlton, great bit of form at the moment. You know, the winning streak, the won the last 3 games for 3 clean sheets, and they're looking much better, like probably what they should have been throughout the whole season. And Lincoln, I think Lincoln is trying to see this season out now. Really, like, yeah, they won't go down, but they aren't really a great of a team. And to be fair, I don't think it'll be walking apart for Charlton, but I do think it will be a comfortable win for them in the end. Just because, you know, yeah, Charlton don't score too many goals in a game, but they don't really need to. However, Lincoln just love to waste opportunities, and I think away at Charlton, I think they'll try and frustrate Charlton much as they can. That's just my opinion. Like, yeah, they might go for it, but I just don't see it happening, really. Which is why I'm going to go with a 2-0 home win for Charlton. I think they'll continue their good run. Now then, this could be the worst game of the weekend, bar maybe another one, but I think Fleetwood against Crewe, not that you're going to be the most entertaining game to watch, especially against 2 teams who are in the relegation battle. Crewe, who are pretty much already relegated, and Fleetwood, who are now getting closer and closer to the relegation zone after Gillingham's nice bit of form at the minute. However, I think Fleetwood, they'll put like a nice little cushion between them and Wimbledon after today. I think Fleetwood, although this game will be absolutely terrible to watch, there'll be 2 poor teams trying their best to win this one. I think Fleetwood will probably just have enough in them to nick this one. Like, to be fair, it's Crewe. Like I think Crewe lost the last 13 or last 14 league games have lost or some shit like that. Like, yeah, no, it's looking like Fleetwood are going to win this one. If Crewe win, I'll be very surprised. But again, at the same time, I wouldn't. Well, would I be surprised? Probably not. It's League One. It's mental. But I think Fleetwood will win this one by 1-0. Won't be a good game to watch, but we'll get the job done. Ipswich against Cambridge. No, excuse me. Now, Cambridge obviously got back to winning ways last week against Wimbledon, but away at Ipswich, no chance really. I think, like, to be fair, Ipswich are pretty good at home. Like, I think they've only lost 3 home games all season, so they're pretty lethal at home. And yeah, again, I can't see them doing anything but a win. I think they'll win this game, albeit not too comfortably, because I think Cambridge probably will give it a good go. But I think that when it comes down to it, really, I think Ipswich will probably have more quality. And to be fair, like, Ipswich now have something to fight for. Like, yeah, they've got outside chance of getting the playoffs, but there's still a little chance there. So they're going to try and push now all the way to the end, which is why I'm going to back them for a 2-1 home win. Sorry, Cambridge fans, but yeah, I think Ipswich probably have the upper hand here. MK Dons against Shrewsbury. Now, this game could go in any direction. It could go as you would expect, an MK Dons win, or Shrewsbury could end up shocking MK Dons by picking up a little cheeky win on the road. You know, Shrewsbury have been in pretty good form lately. Or this could end up as a stalemate. Now, you guys have no idea how tempted I was to predict a 0-0 draw for this game. Like, to be fair, like, I'm pretty sure, like, I associate Shrewsbury with 0-0 draws. Like, I'm sorry, Shrewsbury fans, but can you blame us, really? But no, I do think MK Dons probably will win this game. I think Shrewsbury probably will put up one hell of a fight in this game, don't get me wrong. But I think MK Dons will probably, again, like with Ipswich against Cambridge, I think MK Dons will probably have that little bit more quality about them to get the job done. This probably will be MK Dons' toughest challenge in probably a while. Like apart from Wigan at home, they've had a pretty comfortable run. And yeah, they've played against teams who are in and around them. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, I think Shrewsbury will give them a tough game, but I think they'll come away with a 1-0 win. Now, I'm not predicting many, like, too much highly scoring games this weekend, which is unlike me, kind of, but at the same time, like, I'm just noticing, like, a lot of these, the lot of, like, cagey games and lots of like top teams against teams who love to frustrate as well. So who knows, really, but I just don't see many goals happening this weekend. And that's going to be continuing in this next game, Wycombe against Burton. Now, this was the other game, apart from Fleetwood versus Crewe, where I thought this could be the worst game of the weekend. And I think it will be. I think it will be a 0-0 draw in this game. Like, to be fair, Wycombe, I don't know, I just think they're in a pretty awkward position. Like, yes, only 1 point of survival, but they've still got Wimbledon above them and Fleetwood as well. So I just don't think Wycombe really have enough quality in this league to really stay in it. So I think they'll probably will end up getting relegated. And against Burton, like, to be fair, Burton, they're in a pretty poor form. Like, literally, like, apart from the Fleetwood game, I think they've only won 1 in the last 6, so they're pretty wretched form, Burton. And yeah, like, although, like, to be fair, I wouldn't be surprised if Burton did win this game, but I just can't see either team really breaking each other down. Be a really, really physical, cagey game. 0-0 draw here. Next one, probably the game of the weekend, in my opinion, Plymouth against Oxford. You know, Plymouth's tough running continues, and to be fair, I think, although it'll be I think the whole low scoring theme is going to end here, because I think this game will have goals galore. Because obviously Oxford are the highest goal scorers in the league by far. Like, I think they've got like 8 more goals ahead of Sunderland's, Rotherham, and someone, I think it's Portsmouth. And Plymouth aren't too far behind them. You know, Plymouth are also pretty high scorers as well. And although neither team really concedes goals, I think this will be a goal fest, to be fair. And I'm backing Plymouth. I'm backing Plymouth for the win here. Like, yes, they lost the win against Ipswich last week, but I think in this game, which has a little more run on because Oxford are really right below them. And I just think that I think they'll probably take this game more seriously, really, than they did last week. So I'm going to go with a 3-2 Plymouth home win. It's going to be pretty mental, that game, I think. I think it'll be a good game. Continuing with the high scoring theme, Sheffield Wednesday up against AFC Wimbledon. Wednesday got that much needed win against Charlton last weekend, and coming against Wimbledon, to be fair, like, I think if you come, like, there are 2 teams in this league who you can probably come up against and probably guarantee a win if you're at home. Crewe is probably one, and Wimbledon are probably the other one. Like, again, I think it'll be another really comfortable Sheffield Wednesday win. I'm going to go with another 3-0 Sheffield Wednesday. Like, I know I predicted that last week and it was 4-1, but I can't see anything but Sheffield Wednesday winning this one, guys. I'm sorry. And Wimbledon, you fucked me. I'm sorry guys, but yeah, Sheffield Wednesday winning 3-0. Now then, Sunderland against Gillingham. I am not looking forward to this game at all. And a big part of me thinks that we'll not win this game. Just because Gillingham, well, to be fair, coming off our last 2 home games against Fleetwood and Crewe, where they both try to time waste as much as they can, and Gillingham are pretty much also in a relegation battle, I think Gillingham will probably do the same. Like, I'm not taking it away from them at all, but, like, to be fair, if you're in a relegation battle and you're going away to a team who, for the most part, have been decent at home this season, like, if like, I know, like, we've had a bit of a poop in January and February, but, like, if, you're going away to a team who are also trying to fight for a playoff spot. Now they've been solid at home, you're gonna try and just completely fucking frustrate them. I think Gillingham will definitely do that in this game, but knowing Sunderland now, I think, although we probably don't know how to combat it, really, I think we'll probably, I think it'll be really similar to the last 2 home games where Gillingham will probably take the lead after half time, and then we'll probably score 2 late goals to win it. I think that's probably what will happen in this game. Although I really would not be surprised if this ends as a draw. I really wouldn't. Just because Gillingham are in such good form right now, I just wouldn't be surprised at all. But I think we'll probably have just enough in it to get a 2-1 home win. Am I biased for saying we'll win this game? I don't know. And then finally we do have Wycombe against Doncaster. Now again, set in stone, Wycombe will be winning this game. You know, they've, like, yeah, they're currently in 8th place right now. But to be fair, Doncaster home, you've got to be taking advantage here. Yes, I know Sunderland lost home to Doncaster before anyone fucking says. But, like, really, I think now at this point in the season, Doncaster, yeah, they're in a better position than Crewe are, but they're still not in that good of a position. And I just think, again, I think they're down. And Wycombe will, you know, I think it'll be a relatively comfortable win for them. Yes, I'm gonna say a 2-0 win for Wycombe, but I think it'll be pretty damn comfortable. And I'll leave Stroll in the Park afternoon for the home team. That, guys, is going to be it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoy. Sorry, I was like rolling through these games quite quickly, but I just wanted to get them over with, so that's pretty much why I did that. And if you did enjoy them, be sure to give it a like. And if you are new, then do feel free to subscribe, so that you don't miss another video on the channel. And then also turn on post notifications to be notified when I upload a video. Just guys watching. See you all next time.